what's up? Coach Jesse Minch, also known as Snake, here with gethandles.com and gethandles.com/freestyle. First of all, big shout out to OneMyth1 on Instagram. This is actually a good friend of mine, but he came up with the winner for the name of this move contest for move number 3. And the name of the move he came up with for this move is the Recoil. Pretty sick name. Not biased at all, honestly. He is a friend of mine, but you know, I go through the names, and whatever name really catches me, that's the one I pick. So shout out to my buddy Myth for the sick name. So basically, the Recoil is a bit of a variation on a move for a tutorial I already did called the Killer Dribble Combo. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you click right there. That'll give you kind of like the basic starting points of what you need to know to do this move. I'll get into a little bit more in this video as well, but there's a few details in there that you're gonna catch that you probably won't see in this one. Now, to do the Recoil, basically, what it ends up being is a behind the back dribble, a spin move, and then going into an outside in cross, aka what I like to call the snake cross, because as far as I know, I'm the only person that has done this move. It's basically your inside out dribble, but instead your hand comes from the outside of the ball over the top into a regular crossover. So it's like the opposite of an inside out. So that's the snake cross, aka the outside in dribble. So basically, the full Recoil is you're gonna go behind the back. Once the ball gets into one of your two hands, whichever way you're doing it, whichever hand has the ball, that foot spins back. Okay, so if your left hand has the ball, that foot spins back. If your right hand has the ball, the right foot spins back. From there, you want to be careful on this. In the actual name this move video that I had for this, I did do a slight carry, not too crazy, but it was a little bit of a carry. So you want to be careful if you're going to try to do this in a pickup game that you don't carry, because you might get called for it. Once again, this isn't something I recommend you do in an actual fundamental game with coaches, because they will put you on the bench for it. But again, great way to challenge yourself and improve your overall ball handling control, footwork, and ball handling ability. From there, though, once you go into that spin, instead of normally in a spin, you're gonna spin about 180 degrees, maybe a little bit further, and then change pivot feet. You're gonna just keep spinning this foot forward, all the way till you get all the way back to forward again. Again, not super effective for getting past the defender, because you want to change pivot feet to get past the defender. In this instance, you're doing it more as a setup though. You're not actually trying to get past your defender, you're just trying to confuse your defender. So you're gonna go behind the back, spin, and instead of coming this way like you normally would, you're gonna spin all the way back forward this way. And as you're spinning back this way, your hand's gonna come from the outside of the ball, because when you're doing the spin motion, your hand's gonna be on the outside of the ball, into your outside in, aka snake cross, like that, okay? And as you're doing that, you want to really lean into this way, because you're going to totally catch him off guard. He's going to think you're coming this way, because normally when you come out of a spin move, like I said, you would. But instead, you're completing the spin all the way back this way, coming over the top, dipping your shoulder down this way like you're about to drive, and then faking that and coming the other way by doing the outside in, aka snake cross. So altogether, that's the Recoil. Boom, spin, jab, and go. And another key to making that last fake and really, selling your defender on that and making that fake work well for you is to make sure that jab step is hard as well. Leaning down and jabbing hard and quick. So you can kind of float here a little bit and then go boom. Again, making sure though, when you pull the ball back, that your hand stays at least halfway or more on top of the ball. Otherwise, if your hand goes like this under the ball, that's technically a carry. And when you come like this, if your hand comes under the ball, into that crossover, that's a carry. So you want to make sure you stay here and here, over halfway over the ball. You can get pretty close to that though, and keep the ball in the air a little bit longer by being pretty close to a carry, but not quite there. That'll actually help you improve your ball handling control and allow you to keep the ball in your hand a little bit longer on each dribble. That'll help you really pull this move off by putting your hand just to the point of almost carrying, but not quite being there. So behind the back, spin, crossover, go. So here's what it's going to look like all together, a little bit more full speed. One more time. Once again, that is the Recoil. If you enjoyed this tutorial, you learned something new, you thought the move was sick, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Best way for me to know if you guys are liking the videos. Also, if you got any ideas for moves that you haven't seen anyone try before, maybe you can't quite pull off, leave a comment down below. And I'll try to, if you describe the move, I'll try to pull it off in one of my Name This Move videos. We'll get a full tutorial made on it for you guys. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's the best way to catch all the newest tips, tutorials, and other crazy stuff we're coming out with on this channel. head over to my Instagram right here. That's the best way to make sure you're catching all the Name This Move contests. I'm gonna have all of them on Instagram. Once again, not all of them will be on YouTube. So make sure you go over to Instagram and follow me so you can catch all the newest Name This Move contests and, you know, get a chance to get a shout out. And finally, if you haven't, make sure you head over to gethandles.com. Got a free professional ball handling workout and guide for you there. All you gotta do is pop in your email and I will send that to you for free. Helps you really improve your fundamental ball handling ability. And then also make sure you head over to gethandles.com/freestyle. I have a free full building blocks of freestyle for you there. Basically it teaches you everything you need to know to become a sick street ball player, freestyler, you name it. All the elements though that you need to know to do a little bit more of the flashy type stuff and get some, you know, crazy handles going. Once again, Coach Jesse Minch, also known as Snake here with Get Handles. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.